That's when I saw the bin bags. Pulled them open, saw the body. I screamed, and that's when I called the police. His body, it didn't look real. And his throat, it looked like his throat had been cut. And I didn't see his glasses. He has these thick glasses. He doesn't always wear.
So it's Simon, I think. She's singing again, happily. July 1st. Do I have that date? I don't. No, July 1st. Also blue guitar. That's the easiest way to remember, I think.
Really? Okay. Here's the rest. Oh, they laid a body on the dock to dry. Oh, the wind and the rain, till a fiddler with a fiddle came walking by. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. And he made a fiddle bow of her long hair. Oh, the wind and the rain. Yes, he made a fiddle bow of her long blonde hair. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. And he made fiddle pegs of her finger bows. Oh, the wind and the rain. Yes, he made fiddle pegs from her finger bows. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. And he made a fiddle out of her breastbone. Oh, the wind and rain. The sound could pierce a heart of stone. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. But the only tune that the fiddle could play was, oh, the wind and the rain. Yes, the only tune that the fiddle could play was, oh, the dreadful wind and rain. Anything you sing may be used as evidence against you.
Alright, weird. This one where she confessed?
Can you imagine? I tried. I tried to get pregnant too, but it didn't happen. I slept with so many boys, men. My body refused. I think my period stopped because hers had. I was pretty ill. I mean, how could we stay the same now? Felt like Hannah had really fucked things up. Set us down separate paths. We had become different.
So Hannah? What's happening? Alright, just heard a siren. I guess it's normal. Hannah. We have new ones. So we have the 18th of June, that's way further back. And she is wearing dark blue. Is that when she just got in and he's missing and stuff?
My name is Hannah. Hannah.
Ah.
It's palindrome. It reads the same backwards as forwards. It doesn't work if you mirror it though. It's not quite symmetrical, but well, I mean, you get the idea. Sorry. Hannah Smith. I live at 31 Gladstone Street.
31 Gladstone Street. So I wonder, when do you reach the end of the game? Does the game tell you? Or not? So let me see. 30th of June. Yeah, we have that. Blue flowers.
What are you doing talking about Eve? Poor son.
Was that a song? Or code? Or Morse code? What was that? Polygraph. We don't have that, do we? 3rd of July white.
Yes, my name is Hannah Smith. Oh, shit. Sorry.
Oh, shit. Probably the first question you need to lie is what this is. So polygraph, let's look at that as well.
Across the road, where my parents first lived there, was a midwife called Florence. When Hannah was born, I was born at the same time. The midwife was there to help. I'd been throttled by the cord, probably wrapped around my neck by Hannah. The midwife told my mother I was dead. But I wasn't. She wrote all this stuff in a diary. Amazing what people will admit to on paper.
So she's a twin, I think. And she starts off by saying, my name is Hannah, but it's not, it's a sister. And maybe she's Eve. Is that it?
She recognized me from the window. She told me to come inside, and she hid me. They had made the attic into a place where Hannah could play. There was a dollhouse. She hid me up there. No one else ever went into the attic. It was her place.
I don't know. I'm confused. Let's look up Eve. Or did we do that already? No, we didn't. So, 30th of June again.
Well, my friend Eve. I mean, she was a friend from when I was a kid. And she was always more popular with the boys, and I used to hate her for it. I mean, really hate her sometimes.
So envious of her. Next.
A police station. Yeah. When I was young, we ran away on my birthday. Bob Dylan was playing in London, and we thought we could break into his tour bus and have him take us with him. The taxi driver we paid to drop us off. I mean, we'd saved money, pinched a bit here and there to pay for the fare. He was suspicious because we were so young, so he told the police. So they came and picked us up and took me back to Portsmouth. My mum picked me up from the station. But I blamed everything on my friend Eve. So my parents let me off.
Portsmouth. Let's look that up. This one? When she confessed?
My mother called me Eve.
All right. Mother called me Eve. So that's her, I think. Let me see if I can write this. Ports. I think it's like this? No. With. Like this? No, or just maybe it doesn't matter. What about the bruise she mentioned? Do we have more on that? We do. 25th of June, light blue.
Bruce? Oh, yeah, no, it's nothing. I was going through the top cupboard in my kitchen, and the chair slipped, and I kind of hit the door with my face. I mean, it hurt like hell.
What did she say? Her door with face? Something like that? Which is obviously a lie. And these are probably truthful because they're later on and she's already confessed here.
If one of us got hurt, the other one would have to be hurt too. A grazed knee, a bruise. When I lost my tooth first, we had to pull out Hannah's to match. Once, I slept with a boy who was seeing another girl. The girlfriend came up to Hannah the next day and punched her in the face, gave her a huge black eye. That night, she had to do the same to me. But she almost went too far. I couldn't see out of that eye for days. But she snapped a frozen piece up for me from the kitchen. So much of our bodies was synchronised anyway. We started our period on the same day. All our childhood diseases, stomach bugs, nits.
So what if this isn't one woman but two we're looking at? So one is Hannah, one is Eve, and they're both coming in and they're both telling the story because they do look a little bit different.
Bruise? Oh, yeah, no, it's nothing. I was going through the top cupboard in my kitchen and the chair slipped and I kind of hit the door with my face. I mean, I like hell.
She looks a little bit different there, doesn't she? I don't know. Maybe?
Differences? She's a better driver than me. She passed the test for us. I tried to take it and nearly crashed the car. Learned that you can't rely on confidence to get you through everything. She is the shy one. She was especially shy around boys. If Hannah liked a boy, I would have to pursue him. It was that way with Carl. Hannah met him first. She had such a crush. I let him take my virginity after a night that his band had played at. It got difficult. When I was with Carl, we would have sex, but Hannah couldn't let him see she was a virgin. She had lots of excuses. After a while, we decided that I should take Hannah's virginity. It's not that different to a bruise, pulling a tooth, a graze. We used a hairbrush. After that, we took it in turns, though. I was always the one who seduced the boys. Until Simon.
All right. So Hannah and Simon, apparently.
This was about 9. I went round and she was waiting for me. She was furious and so angry, the kind of anger you can only have towards yourself. We screamed at each other, argued, cried, we fought. I hit her back, left a bruise. I had my wig on from performing and she tore it off. Eventually, we grew tired of fighting and I left.
All right, interesting. Let's look up Carl. See if we get something. We do. So I think she has a tattoo. Would they both have one? July 1st. This must be the other one.
Was he my first?
Or not?
No need to be so coy. No, he wasn't my first. That would have been Carl. He was a local boy in a band. He was a bit of a shit. But he was sexy. We were 15.
Alright, so this is Eve again, I think. So wait, what's this? July 1st? I think Eve.
No, I was 15. Carl was older. 17, I think. I was really into him, regardless of how he actually behaved. Lots of drunken teenage sex. We did it in a church once. It's stupid. So he got tired of us and we split up after about 6 months. It was sad, but those early experiences, they help you realise who's really important to you, you know? Family.
Like your sister, you mean?
Family. So, Carl fucked off, and then there were other boys here and there. and then Simon.
All right. This is also Eve, I think.
Hannah was so smitten with Simon. She started getting jealous, didn't want to share. Even the first date, we went to see Tom Cruise at the Old Odeon. We both went, kept changing places in the toilet. We only had one best dress, so we had to keep swapping clothes. Must have thought we had terrible bladder problems. The next date, it was my turn. At the end, I let him kiss me, but that was it. We didn't want another card on our hands, and the Ouija board had said to hold back. After that, it was Hannah's turn, and she slept with him. Broke the rules. Deliberately broke the rules. She wanted to be the first to sleep with him. I mean, that's when she got pregnant. From that one time.
Alright, so Hannah got pregnant. It starts making sense to me because she said she was trying to get pregnant as well, but she couldn't and she just wouldn't because the other sister was pregnant, so she also had to. That's probably it. Let me think. What else? What about Tom Cruise? No. No. It's just one video. Old Odeon, I think she said. No. "31 Gladstone Street." Nope. Midwife? We have one new video. July 3rd is also Eve.
Florence raised me in her home. I never left it. She kept me out of sight. It wasn't odd for people to see a midwife with a baby, carrying in supplies, washing nappies, that sort of thing. I never knew any different. I grew up looking out of my window and seeing her across the road. I thought it was like a reflection in the mirror. She was me.
So she was hidden or something, I think. Is that what that means? I'm also kind of struggling. What do I need to find out? Does the game just make sense? Or not? I'm not sure. Let me see. I'm starting to unravel it a bit. Because she was also saying there was a dollhouse in the attic where Hannah could play. So that's a twin sister, so it makes sense that she would be able to go there because she normally wouldn't be allowed there since she was living somewhere else. What about police station? She mentioned being there when she was young. Nope. So the one playing guitar, who would that be? Oh, that's Eve, I think. That's what I've written down. What else do we have? Let me see. No tattoo, she said. So what about a tattoo? Maybe something? Yep. So we have July 1st. Should be Eve.
Oh, my tattoo. I got it to express my individuality. It's an apple and a snake.
So Eve has a tattoo and Hannah probably doesn't, right?
So I moved out. Got a small bed sit. Got my tattoo to mark the occasion. I was singing in a bar in the evenings, so I had some money, enough money to cover my rent. And I've been doing something similar ever since. I haven't put down any roots. I don't exist.
Don't exist.
He saw me singing one of my shows, pure chance. Not sure I remember what he was even doing there. Afterwards, I had a drink at the bar and he came over and we got talking. I knew who he was. Obviously I knew who he was, but he didn't know who I was. He was fascinated by the likeness. He guessed my name from my tattoo. Told me it was a palindrome, well, that would impress me. I enjoyed talking to him. It was amazing to be able to sit and interact and talk to him after all this time. He didn't tell me he was married. I'm not sure what he was thinking. He later told me it was like he was dreaming. A waking dream.
Alright, this doesn't mean anything to me. Not sure what to do with that. What about married? Yep, we got a lot. 18th of June. Dark blue. I don't know which sister this is.
He's married couple stuff. A stupid argument, nothing specific. No one knows how to push your buttons better than those you're close to.
Alright, you were married? Or what? I'm not sure. Right, she was married, she told me that, right? She got married when she was very young or something. Shotgun wedding?
A long time. We got married when I was 17.
Right, married when 17. But didn't she... Wait. She met Carl when she was 15, split after 6 months, a lot of boys, and then she met Mr. Smith, Simon. So she married him at 17, married Simon at 17. Is that very young?
Childhood sweethearts. Something like that. Are you married, detective?
And this is the 25th of June. I think this is definitely the other sister. No tattoo. See?
When you've been married for 10 years, stuff accumulates. We could argue about anything. And he's so nice. That doesn't help. He tries to smooth things over and that just makes it worse. We're both passive-aggressive, so we never normally argue directly about anything.
So this is Hannah, I think.
I got pregnant.
Yep.
Both our parents had a big powwow. We weren't even in the room. And they decided we should get married.
Alright, so married cause Hannah pregnant. What about shotgun wedding? Nope. But I want to confirm that July 1st is Eve. Yes, I have that. So I want to see who's who. So we have here the 18th of June. I don't know who this is yet, and also she's wearing long sleeves, so that's annoying. So let's see if we can figure it out.
Simon isn't the type to run off or do anything crazy. Someone must have done something to him, or there must have been some kind of accident.
I think it's Eve.
So what do we do next?
I think it is, but not sure.
Yes, there's an Amstrad one. No one uses it for very much. There's a printer so you can write letters on it. Simon sometimes plays games, you know, Climb the Tower, Save the Princess, that kind of thing. Simon is 6 foot, darkish blonde hair, average build. He's clean shaven. If his beard grows, it goes ginger, so he shaves it. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with ginger hair. I bought a photo. They said a spring photo. This was taken last year on holiday in Rome. It's the best one I have.
I think it is, but I'm not sure.
Simon Smith. He works at Ernst Brothers Glass. They do windows.
I've seen
all
this
kinds of-
video like 100 times. It feels I'm not gonna watch that. Did I look for Rome? I did. No hit. What if I look for twin? Would that give me something? It does. July 2nd. Don't know who this is yet.
Twins? Really? Are you really asking me that question?
Yeah. Answer it.
Are you out of your mind? Twins?
Alright, but on July 2nd she's wearing a necklace, which she's also wearing on the 18th of June. I don't know if they're both wearing one. Yes, she is.
Florence took me home with her. Mother hadn't been expecting twins and had a healthy baby. I guess she was just happy for Florence to clean up. Take away the evidence that this was anything but a happy occasion. There were always princes and princesses. They were the special people, more important than the other characters in their stories. We knew we were like that. Twins. Magical. We were the princesses. We had a poster of Princess Diana from the newspaper up in our attic. Had a pride of place. And underneath we used to put all our special things. When her engagement was announced, we were obsessed with everything she did. And later, when her life went so bad, we felt for her. Her divorce last year just kind of drew a line under things.
What divorce? Alright, so I'm gonna look for princess, see if that gives me something. It does. So we've established 25th of June, this is Hannah.
It wasn't the present so much. It was one of those arguments that had been simmering for a while. The present was a mirror. A nice mirror. He'd engraved the glass, the kind of mirror a princess would have in a story. He made it specially for me.
So he made it for Hannah. I wondered, did this Simon know that there were two of them? The 27th of June, don't know who this is. There is a necklace though.
Yes. I drove in here because I remember, well, I went over the river. And then there was a church. There. Yeah. And I probably parked... Well, I remember seeing a street sign called Princess Street. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it must be this one. There.
I think this is Eve again, but we have a lot of Eve if that's the case.
We were obsessed with fairy tales. Not just the pretty ones, but the traditional ones. They were dark and real, bizarre and violent. Felt like life. We had this huge old book that I think Mum must have bought from a library sale. The illustrations had thin tracing paper over them to protect them. They were in colour, shiny plates. At the front of the book was an index of illustrations. We read that more than the actual stories. We'd read aloud the captions and flip between the pictures. There was something intimate about peeling back the tracing paper, undressing the pictures. Rapunzel's hair is cut. The eagle plucks out his heart. The princess pricks her finger.
Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break because I feel like I can keep doing this forever. I don't really know. I'm gonna set this back because I like it. How long this game takes. Normally I kinda look it up online just to see how many parts it will give me and how long it will take me to complete it. This, I feel like, it won't be that long, but it could be wrong because it's kind of linear. It's just searching, watching videos, figuring stuff out. I like it, don't get me wrong, I do, but it's not like, I feel like it's a little less difficult to get stuck maybe, but it could be totally wrong. And also I have like 4 pages with words and stuff and crap and probably don't need half of it, but we'll see. So yeah, I do enjoy the game, I do, and I'm gonna complete it, just not now because I'm a bit hungry, so I'm gonna get something to eat. But we've established in a quite short period of time, feels like I've only been playing for an hour, could be wrong, could be more, that they are twins, that they share the same identity, so everybody thinks it's just one when there are in fact 2, because they swap clothes and stuff, and they make sure they keep being identical with bruises and, you know, boyfriends and everything. And we know Simon is dead, and we know that one of the sisters confessed, I think it was Eve, that they hid the body, so it must be her and Hannah, but could also be someone else. Hannah could also be dead, because we only have 1 video of her, I think, so far, from somewhere in June, so maybe she died after that, and we're just speaking to Eve, 25th of June. So that's, by the way, is that the first day? No, it's not. 18th of June. Anyway, I'm figuring it out. It's like a puzzle that needs to be put together. So yeah, we'll see how far I get and if I can complete it. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And yeah, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Curious what happens next? Subscribe to my page so you don't miss anything.